Chris Hemsworth has major love for his family. Access Hollywood is taking a look back at some of the cutest things he said about his wife, Elsa Pataky, and his kids, daughter India Rose, and twins, Sasha and Tristan. At the 2012 premiere of Snow White and the Huntsman, Chris shared about recently welcoming his daughter India and what life is like as a dad.
3 days in now, how's the babysitting duty?
Good. Just trying to lay down some sleeping patterns and what have you, which is completely out of my hands. So,
Gone out the window already.
Yeah, no, she's. It's pretty evident straight away that she's the boss. She's running the show. She's dictating the schedule and the sleep patterns.
Any diaper changing yet?
Yeah, plenty of that. It's good.
You're getting a hand at that.
I'm trying, yeah.
In 2015, after he was named People's Sexiest Man Alive, Access gifted Chris with a little something special to commemorate the occasion, and he playfully joked about his wife's reaction to the honor.
What is this? Wow. Sexiest man alive, pair of Speedos, thank you. I'm gonna cut laps. I'm gonna cut laps up and down the pool in this thing in record time, all right? Just beating them off with a stick.
Now, I tell you, you know who has
Have these been worn before?
well,
We wash them first, please. I will wear them, but we need to wash them first, okay?
I tell you, Brad Pitt,
Yep.
George Clooney, Matt Damon.
Have all got a pair?
They all have a pair.
Oh my God, we better
Yes.
wear them at a party or something together.
Yes, the group selfie, you know, like it. You know.
I'm gonna show them. I've never met Brad or George, and I'll walk up and go, "Hey guys," and I'll take my pants off and say, "Me too," you know. It'll be tackled by security.
And I left the gift receipt in case you wanted to take it for a different size.
Sure, yeah. Bigger, probably a little snug, that one, but that's okay. Wow, that's a good present, thank you.
You're welcome. So what did your wife...
Can you re-gift these?
Who would you give them to?
Well, who knows, next year, we'll have to see. Maybe myself. Fingers crossed. The campaign
What
goes.
did your wife say when she found out you had the title of World's Sexiest Man?
She said, I knew it, that's the only reason I married you. I said, really? Not because of my brain? She said,
Yeah.
no.
But what did Elsa think about the gift?
I may have pulled them out and showed my wife, and she went, that's awesome, that's hilarious, get them off. They're pretty hideous. So. I should have worn them over my suit, over my pants.
The Australian native is a big fan of his home country, and in 2016, he told Access about why it's important to him to raise his family there.
But at the moment, it's just it being back home, you know, being on the beach with the kids and seeing nobody and you know, finding a little private sort of paradise here and there, which is, we do quite often. We jump in the car and just drive up or down the coast and have a pretty magical time. You know?
Yeah, you were raised there. You're making a point to raise your kids there.
Yeah.
It's important to you.
Oh, absolutely. I just had the most wonderful childhood there. We went and holidayed there with my wife, and she loved it. And we said, this is it. This is where we want our kids to grow up. So
Yeah.
A year later in 2017, he shared with Access about how his son Tristan is a big fan of him as a superhero. The other two kids? Well, he says they don't really care all that much.
he loves it, and I'm so glad. I got 3 kids, and one of them out of the 3 likes me.
For now.
For now. I'm working on the other 2. I'll pay him off. You know, eventually. Toys, whatever. No, but he's just a very boyish kind of, I don't know, masculine, insane kid who loves to like break things and cause chaos in a beautiful way. Yeah. But he's very physical, you know. So I never showed him the movie, and my mother-in-law showed him the movie one time, and he was just obsessed. And I was like, oh, I don't know, it's a bit violent. I don't know if you should see it. And then he was just like, Papa, did you fight the monsters? So anytime I'm doing, you know, going to work, whether it be, you know, press, he's like, are you fighting the monsters? I'm not calling you a monster.
I was gonna say, but
You're no, previously, of course, not. My other kids don't care though.
Not at all.
No, they're like, we don't give it. I won't say it.
Really?
Yeah, they're just kind of like, it's sort of normal for them, which is kind of cool too.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I don't want them to be impressed by it. It's pretend. I'll let my other son live with the fantasy of it, you know. It's gonna be like Santa Claus. One day he's gonna realize, but until then, I'm gonna feel good about myself.
In 2018, he spoke about working with his wife on 12 Strong, as well as calling his child Little Thor.
We did have 7 years of practice. Is that how long we've been married? I got to do the math. We did. So if we, we didn't have to fake the chemistry. Didn't need any rehearsal. We'd had plenty of time.
And we saw that film, that photo your wife, video your wife posted of your son's climbing the
fridge, yeah. He's a little Tarzan, that kid. A little Thor, yeah.
Does he do it all the time?
Yeah. He may be on the fridge as we speak.
Back in 2019 at the Men in Black International premiere, Chris and Elsa locked lips on the red carpet, and they both were so sweet about the moment.
I just loved the kiss that you guys shared right before you left him on the carpet.
Yeah.
That's your big boo, ain't it?
Huh?
I said, that's your big boo, right?
Yeah, that's my big boo. It's like a kiss of love and luck.
Little kiss that you two shared right before you started on the carpet, but you had to check to make sure that the lip gloss.
I looked at Elisa, they're very shiny. Am I lip gloss?
Did you gloss me, baby? Did you gloss me?
How am I looking? I was like, I started laughing. I was like, feeling pretty sticky right now.
In 2022, Chris playfully spoke about having Thor's hammer at his house and what his children think about it, as well as sharing his at-home superpower.
It kind of varies in its location from the toy box to the mantelpiece. It quickly gets taken off there and it ends up in the bathroom.
Why was it in the bathroom?
Yeah, my wife sort of demotes it to that. I'm like, come on, this is cool. And she's like, no. I'm like, that hammer paid for this house. And she's
right. Yeah, give this hammer a little bit more respect around here.
It's a pretty ugly thing to have on the mantelpiece. And my kids have it, and they're smashing it around the house.
Yeah. And obviously, a superhero on the screen, a superhero in real life. We live for your Instagrams with the kids, obviously. What's your dad's superpower? Like, what are you best at? What do you beat Elsa out in?
What do I beat my wife in? Nothing, really.
Oh, a smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
I'm good at surf coaching and teaching them how to surf and that kind of thing. She's horse rides a lot. And we have plenty of horses on our farm, and she's avid sort of enthusiast there and teaches them a lot, and they're all into it. What's my superhero power? My superpower? I think I'm fun with the kids. I think I'm creative. They're all very active kids and big, vivid imaginations, and so do I. And so we get outside and explore and play whatever we want is what it's about.
A year later in 2023, he spoke about how fearless his little ones are in an interview with Access.
Whatever genetic programming that is inbuilt in us to keep us alive, my kids don't seem to have, and so it's terrifying. But again, their athletic ability is insane, and they just they're not real good at sitting still. So they're mountain bike riding, they're surfing, they're skating, they're skiing, snowboard, all that. And it's so cool because they're 9 years old now, my boys, and my daughter's 11, and just to be able to do activities with them now and actually try and keep up is the fun.
He also gushed about how his and Elsa's love has grown over the years.
The more experiences you have and the more you go through, strengthens that bond, 3 kids now. Traveled a lot with both our careers over the years and supported one another, and so to have a true friend and a partner in all of these experiences is absolutely essential, and I feel very lucky and fortunate. Yeah.